Hey everyone, it's Prachel with Fearless Vixen, and if you're new to my channel, I talk about living a high vibration lifestyle, high vibe life, and about being a free spirit and pretty much just moving through life as I am, and trying to give you tips as well as ways that you can use your mind to get whatever it is that you want. I'm a big student of science of mind. I did move to Lisbon, Portugal 2 months ago today. So this is my anniversary video, my 60-day anniversary video. If you haven't seen the first one, go back and look at that one because that explains my reasons for moving to Lisbon. So in this video, I want to talk to you about the impact that moving to Lisbon from Atlanta has had on my physical and mental health. This is a discussion that I see frequently in the groups online, and a lot of people comment that when they left the country, their mental and physical health improved. And I'm here to tell you that for me, it has been so true. So true. This wasn't my first time outside of the country, I will say that. However, this is the first time that I have moved out of the country. And even though I do have a scheduled visit back in a little while, I can tell you that number one, I have felt so naturally high here. And when I say naturally high, I mean like my vibration is off the charts. It has been off the charts, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so happy to live in a place that has been touted as one of the third safest countries in the world. The food here is so fresh. The people here have been nothing but kind and gracious. We are in a lockdown right now, so I haven't been able to get out and really mingle with people here like I want to, but from the interactions that I've had, the interactions that we've had, it's just we've been shown nothing but love. So I want to go into more detail about mental health, and then I want to talk about physical health. So let me get all adjusted here because I'm ready to talk today. Mentally, in the States, you don't realize, and I'm talking about myself as a Black woman. There's no hiding that, right? And I'm very proud of who I am, very happy to be a Black woman. We don't realize how much we're holding on to until we leave. I did not realize, I know that in the last video I talked about gun culture, and look, there is no hate, no shade from me at all about Atlanta. Atlanta is a great place, and Atlanta's been very good to me, and I will never ever say anything bad about Atlanta. I think it's a really good place to be for certain reasons. I chose to leave because my spirit was like, it's time to go. But that doesn't mean that I dislike Atlanta. So I want to put that out there because I don't know if I said that in the last video. Someone had commented, you sound like you're holding back. No, I'm just being respectful about a place that's been very good to me for the time that I was there. So I'm not holding back about anything regarding Atlanta. Atlanta is Atlanta. Lisbon and Lisbon is Lisbon. They're two totally different places, and you cannot compare them. However, I can say that being here, for my mental health, I have released so much trauma. And this is not just living in Atlanta. This is living in the United States of America as a Black woman. We have mentally so much on us. We hold so much on our shoulders. It's like the weight of the world. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing anymore. I just feel like I did not come here to save anybody. I did not come here to make sure that everyone else was okay except for me. I came here to this earth to fill my cup, to allow my cup to run over. And then that's what I share with everyone else when I'm full. So all that to say, mentally, being in this place that is known to be very peaceful, I have felt the peace, guys. I leave my house for a walk because we're still in lockdown technically. I leave my house and I can go for a walk, and wherever I go, I feel safe. I don't feel like I am in danger of anything happening to me, although I still continue to keep my guard up and I still continue to practice and exercise being street smart. That's something that you take with you everywhere. However, the overall feeling here, and because, like I said, we've been in lockdown, I haven't been able to really get outside of Lisbon except for our immigration appointments that were in Cascais. But other than that, I haven't been outside of Lisbon, but I have been able to go to many different places in Lisbon because when we first got here, we stayed in a whole bunch of different Airbnbs before we got our long-term lease. So being able to go to all these different areas, I have felt so at peace. And you know my motto from another video, my motto is there will be peace at home. And that means there will always be peace at home. And here I feel it. The second thing that I really love, and the second thing that I think is really good for my mental health, is that I live next to water. Okay, I live within steps of the river. So for me, I know that in my life, and this is like for the rest of my life, guys, I'm not kidding about this. This is the rest of my life. I will always live next to water. I will never live in a place that's landlocked ever again. I will always live next to a body of water, preferably an ocean or a really big river. I would go to the Chattahoochee River in Atlanta about 2 to 3 times a week. And that was very healing for me. But let me tell you, there's nothing like being next to this huge river that feeds into an ocean that you can get to very easily, and being a emotional, feminine, divine being ruled by the moon, as most feminine beings are. We need to be by water. We need to be by water. We need to be in an environment that helps us to flow in and flow out emotions. And that's what living next to water does. So mentally, this place for me has been an A+. Now, look, it's been 60 days. The honeymoon is over. The love affair is not, but I understand the newness of being here has kind of worn off a bit, and that's okay because I still feel like this was a very good decision for me. And if you are looking to leave the country, wherever you decide to go, there's so many popular places now: Mexico, Panama, Belize, Rwanda's hot right now, Ghana, Indonesia, Thailand, and there's all these different places to go after the pandemic has ceased, which I believe that will be happening, that we will be returning to normal-ish soon. If you decide to go, make sure that you do what I said previously: fill your cup mentally, work on your mental health, get a therapist, get a counselor, talk about your issues, find someone to talk to, and actively work on your mental health, because you will want to feel lighter as you leave. You don't have to wait until you move to another country to work on your mental health. But I believe that leaving the country, even if it's just for a shorter period of time, I believe that it will help to accelerate your health and well-being. So that's for me, that's mental. I don't want this video to get too long. So I'm going to talk about physical. God, Jesus, I want to talk about physical. This is good. I didn't know this, and no video that I've seen on Lisbon actually, I have not seen a video that actually speaks to this. People here work out, and I am here for it. I just did a video on the Portugal Natural Bodybuilding Association, and if I was going to participate in any shows. And then I found out a day later that the show for this year, 2021, has been postponed because it was supposed to be in the fall, and they need time to plan. So it has been postponed to next year. All that to say that I started working out harder about 3-4 months before I came here. I lost a few pounds, lost a few inches, but I was not where I wanted to be when I got here. But don't worry, because I'm working. And what makes it really nice is that when I do go out to the river, when I do go out to Alfama, to the castle, to places around me that we can go, I see people jogging. I see people out walking. I see people in the parks with TRX straps, with yoga mats, with kettlebells. I see people working out. And being on lockdown right now, it's so encouraging to see that, because you know that when this place is open, that there are going to be people everywhere working out. And it's very motivating. And another thing that I've noticed is that people are very fit here. And this is not a body shaming thing. I'm a very body positive person myself. I have a fuller figure, so this is not a body shaming thing, but I do know that in the States, we do have an obesity problem. And here, there does not seem to be that same issue. So yeah, you do see people of all different shapes and sizes. But from what I can tell, it does seem like people seem to be more in shape and fit here. And that is incredibly motivating. So I'm getting in shape. So you guys are going to see, like, in a few weeks, not months, you're going to see in a few weeks, some videos that I'm going to put out about going out there, working out, kind of things that I'm going to be doing. I'm doing all body weight exercises right now. Obviously can't get into the gym for obvious reasons. And I don't know that the gyms are going to be open for a while. So that's really exciting for me that there's a culture here of fitness and health, and putting that together, the physical fitness, mental health, and also being that the food is so fresh. Fruits and vegetables are plentiful and abundant, and they're inexpensive. You can eat really well here, as we have now. The first month was all about Uber Eats. I mean, first month we planned, we budgeted, we spent a lot of money on food. I'd say like I don't think I cooked it all. As a matter of fact, I don't think I cooked it all the first month. I didn't cook it all the first month. And we spent a pretty penny on on food, but I've lost weight here. I've actually lost weight here, and the reason why is because I get to be so active, just going about doing my daily essential errands, going to the grocery store. I had to go to the hardware store a couple of times. There's a health food store here. Couple other places that I've had to go to, and they're all within walking distance. So Lisbon, Portugal has worked wonders, because again, when you can walk everywhere, and I know people who live in like New York and other walkable cities in the country experiences as well. When you can walk everywhere, and you just the fact that you don't have to get your behind in a car and sit down and drive is really good for your mental health. When I was in the States, I was working 8 to 10 hours a day, sitting behind a computer all day. And I'm happy to say that life is gone. I no longer live that life anymore. Here, it's all about getting out, getting some fresh air, and getting good vitamin D for the sun, and increasing your endorphins, and just living so full and so I'm just happy and living so happy. So anyway, I wanted to make this video a little bit shorter, but if you are considering a move out of the country, I did not want to make this video Lisbon specific, but if you're considering a move out of the country, man, first things first, like I said, fill your own cup, pour into yourself, make that a part of your plan, pour into your mental health, and pour into your physical health. Like start that now. Don't wait until you have left the country to do that. Start it now. Do as much as you can now. That way, when you do go, when you do arrive, when you do set foot somewhere else, then you're already there. You've already started. And you can kind of let go, relax for a minute, and then just get right back on the horn when you're ready. So to answer the question, yes. This move has worked wonders for my mental and my physical health. I can't wait to share with you all the progress that I've made in a few weeks here. So stay tuned. This has been Prachel with Fearless Vixen. Please, I just made it to 500 subscribers, guys. I'm doing really well. Yay! I'm so excited about that. Don't forget to subscribe though. Please like this video and leave a comment below. Let me know if you have questions or if you got experiences yourself with moving somewhere, and tell me how your mental health has improved. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, be well, and remember, there will always be peace at home. See you later. Bye.